Speaking of Donkey Kong, what do you guys think are the best games on the Super Nintendo? I was thinking maybe 3 per person.
Oof.
I will begin.
If you say Donkey Kong, you're out.
DKC.
DKC 2.
Not DKC. No. DKC 1, Donkey Kong Country, Super Metroid, and I'm going to go Earthbound.
Interesting.
That's such a... Oof. Yeah,
Those
if
are
somebody
good
else has a
games.
list, you can go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Donkey Kong Country 1. No shock there. Fuck, Teddy. Why'd you have to say yours first? Fucking Super Metroid, I guess. The second one's a toss-up. You know what? I'm gonna say probably Mega Man X, but you know, I was gonna say Star Fox 2. Am I allowed to say Star Fox 2? Because it's not. Because like it didn't actually come out.
I wouldn't do that.
But it did come out. It's not.
Yeah.
You know,
Not on the
like,
I'll
Super
give it to
Nintendo.
came out on Super Nintendo Mini. I mean,
Came out as a ROM.
yeah, I mean it was like because that game's fantastic, but it didn't actually release, so I won't say that. I'll say Mega Man X.
Now that you mentioned Star Fox 2, I was so excited because I never played that game. I know it was available to play via emulators and whatnot throughout the years, but one of the most exciting things for me was I think it was included in a Super Nintendo Mini, but also they released it on the Nintendo Switch online service. So I was so excited to finally play that game because I'm a huge fan of the original Star Fox and I'm a huge fan of the Super Nintendo as a system, obviously. And I played it and I just could not get into it, man. I don't know. It's just.
Are you just trying to hurt me?
But I was so hurt, man, because I wanted to enjoy it, and I appreciate the fact that they had that free range mode type of ideas included in the game, but I could not get into it, so I was pretty bummed out. I only played it for a few minutes through the Switch, but disappointed that I did not enjoy the game, unfortunately.
I would love to get a ROM, I don't know,
they have
pirated version. Yeah, like a cartridge version of that, because that's honestly probably one of my favorite Star Fox games. I really enjoyed that.
Bruno, what were your top 3?
Mine, I have to put Super Mario World at number 1. That game is responsible for me being a gamer, I guess. Number 2, easy, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Very nostalgic game for me. Number 3, man. It's so hard, man, because there's so many games I want to mention, but it's probably Super Metroid. But since you guys mentioned it a lot, I'm gonna throw a third-party game and put Street Fighter 2 in there, because that was a childhood favorite of mine.
Who's your fighter?
Honda. Honda and Ken. Yep.
I like Dulcium. I like to stretch my limbs out.
Honda was, just smash that X button, and do the.
I'm glad you mentioned Link to the Past, because if you were doing top 5, that would have been on mine for sure. That game is directly responsible for me not liking Ocarina of Time, because it was my favorite, my first Zelda game, and it kind of established my taste for Zelda games.
Alex joining the Ocarina of Time remap confirmed.
I'll do it, but you won't like it.
That's funny. I have the same thing as Alex, but I have the exact opposite opinion.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, I guess that's our dynamic. I think the top 3 to me would have to be Super Mario World, Link to the Past, and Super Metroid. That always seems to stand out as the big 3. So
no one said Kirby's Avalanche.
No, they did not. If it was personal, that list would be very different.
No, Dream Course is a golf game.
Yeah.
I love that game, by the way.
It is a good game. I suck at it, but...
I do too. It was fun.
Superstar is great. I mean, Dreamland 3 is great.
But I think those 3 games are like the pillars of Super Nintendo.
Nobody mentioned Yoshi's Island, which I also love Yoshi's Island. That game's fantastic.
Star Fox 1 is really damn good. Like, that would be top 5 for me.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Teddy, I think it's very bold you picked Earthbound. I think you're going to get a lot of hate.
I also picked
Earthbound. I debated putting Chrono Trigger over it, but I mean, just from what I've experienced of Earthbound, I really like it.
Someone pick Super Tennis.
Might have to put that in the archive.
Throw that in the archive.
Super Tennis? Super Tennis?
Yeah, Super
in the
Tennis.
archive? Oh, okay.
RPG mode.
Speaking of tennis.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.